I usually see it on Facebook comments, very bad comments, and also I see in some protests down south in the neighbors. One of the phrases you hear often is, go back to where you came from, get back on the boat. So I decided to write about going back where I came from. He shouted, go back to where you came from, get back on the boat. I cannot, I said. Where I come from, they would marry me to a man as old as my grandfather. They would stone me to death for being in love. They would gang rape. They would drag me through streets till I die because I'm not heterosexual. They would ostracize me for being of a different faith. They would hack me with machetes in the street for not believing in their God. I cannot go back to where I came from because they would behead me for refusing to join a religion. They would gang rape me for a debt my family cannot pay. They would shoot me while I'm on a bus because they don't want little girls to go to school. They would make me work at age 5. They would humiliate and abuse me for being born third gender. Where I come from, they would assassinate me for standing up for women's rights. They would publicly flog me hundreds of times for blogging online about freedom of religion. They would dismember my body for not wearing religious garments. They would cut off my hand for stealing food for my hungry family. Where I come from, they charged me with apostasy and sentenced me to death for writing poetry. They would force me to join an army or be killed. Where I come from, they would buy and sell me like a property. I am a sex slave. They would chain and imprison me because I'm a girl. They do not let me speak my mind. They won't let me be free. I'm no longer a child. Where I come from, they took my ancestors' land, my family's home, and threw us to the streets. Where I come from, I'm no longer allowed to live in my home and my land because they gave my land away and even gave it a new name. I can't go back to where I came from because I'm deformed from birth. I just sit on sidewalk begging for food. The bomb disabled me, fear paralyzed me, chemical weapon blinded my sight, shouting and screaming at the loss of my people muted me. I am deaf from the sound of bombs and bullet explosion, guns, mortar shell, airstrike, and I can't go back to where I came from. Where I come from, the war is not stopping because weapon makers are profiting. I can't go back on the boat. It sank, and with it sank my dreams, hopes and dreams, my aspiration, my future, my illusion of peace. I can't go back to where I came from, but you can. You can go back to being tolerant of other, back to having empathy and compassion on those around you. You can go back to the time before you're taught to hate.